Good morning, everybody. I hope that you are well and having a fantastic Sunday. Thank you so much for making an effort and come and see me here and hear about what we have to say about these eights, the number 8, repeating eights, and sequences of eights. So the 0808, it's the Lion's Gate as well. And seeing repeating eights as 888, 888, 8888. It's very, very, very special and such a special omen. And we will be talking about that today, this morning. As usual, we will allow a couple of minutes for people to come in and join our session. So make yourself comfortable, grab a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, and let's prepare. Let's start. I'll do the same here on my end. And rule number 1, switch off your phone or put your phone in silence. Yeah. Start by doing that. And I have a new phone. I'm not going to mention the brand, but yes, trying to get used to. So how's your weeks been? I hope that you can come and put some comments there. What was special about this week for you? What are the changes? Are you back to work, fully steam? Let me hear from you. We had Sandy Davidson that wanted so much to be here today talking about the eights, but she had cycling and she was proposing to cycle for 55 kilometers. Well done, Sandy. That's quite a transformation. And for last week, at the beginning of the journey, we had quite a few tasks. And I'm so well overwhelmed and so excited about how strongly and how heartily everybody put your motivations towards it. And there are a couple of winners that totally blew my mind. Sandy Davidson from South Africa, she's one of them. She decided to declutter her entire house. So the task was just start by a drawer or a bag or just declutter, put everything in order, get rid of what doesn't serve you anymore, and strive to get some order, some organization on your physical space. And Sandy just took that literally and she decluttered her whole house, her lounge, her room, her garage, her lounge suites. Oh my word, I saw the photos before and after and her in motion. And I am like, I don't know if I would even myself have the courage for that. And also Maria Faishka that had the Faishka family had quite an intense week. Jose was hijacked when he was leaving for work, which is quite of a sad incident. But the good news is that he was protected, he was safe, he was well, and Maria, she actually took hands-on work and got the courage to start a new book. As the second task, that was 67 minutes of service for self. I'm going to explain why. Because yesterday we celebrate in South Africa and the world the date of birth of Nelson Mandela, of Tata Madiba. And it is called that Nelson Mandela Day. We dedicate 67 minutes of service to others, 67 minutes of service, 1 minute per every year that Madiba served. And our task to the beginning of the journey was to dedicate those 67 minutes to ourselves. and to find something that would really enlighten us, something that was really important for us that we needed to stop and do for ourselves. So from face masks and facials and pampering to starting new books to cleaning out to starting to pack spiritual kits and writing blogs on sharing metaphysical work. We had such good sharings. Okay, but guys, you want to get excited, you want to find out about this 8, this mysterious number 8. So let's start with that. Here I would like to see who we have. Who do we have here? Okay. Also, please don't forget to consult our website, www.1111 Let the Journey Begin, and go to our blog as well. And the blog is an interactive one, so it's not only the purpose for you to read what is in there, but also to comment, to write, to post your own things, and to do your own contributions to the blog, and to really make it exciting and share it with others. All right. Okay, so we see who is in meantime here. I'll just quickly put here my notes because I don't want to get lost in anything of this number. It's such a great number. Okay. All right. Yeah. So the number 8 is another number that I personally really like, and there are a lot of people that consider the number 8 to be the I call it the herald of the abundance and prosperity, and Chinese people even believe that 8 is the greatest omen of all numbers because it's very connected to money and to financial matters. So it's all about flow and flow coming into your life. So what does it mean when you see the number 8? If you see recurring 8s, it's because you are how can I say? The number 8 is associated with finances and money, as I said. So if you are seeing recurring 8s, it can be a message that you either need to take a closer look onto your budgeting, onto your finances, perhaps have a look into your spreadsheets and settle some debts. But alternatively, can also be a sign that your finances are going to improve. So are you seeing now 8 or double 8s? And are you seeing the infinity sign, which is the number 8 almost laying down? So the number 8, it's about career, it's about flow, it's about moving forward, it's about like a tide, like a wave tide. So it's tide, right? So it moves, and that's why you need to pay attention if it is of abundance coming to your life, new money coming to your life, or if it is about paying attention on that you need to be more conservative on needing to pay more attention to your existing budgets and assuring your monies and even settling some debt. Okay, so but it's definitely a number, if you are seeing number 8, that you should focus in your career. And also, if you are considering starting your own career, like your own business or becoming an entrepreneur, now it's the time. If you are seeing the 8, right? It's the flow towards that. And then the number 8 can also be a warning because it's easy to become greedy. it's easy to become greedy when talking about finances, right? So all of a sudden you are getting this money, you are receiving these new contracts, and you are getting money in volumes. They are unexpected or they are unusual, and you start now overthinking and over planning and really starting to believe that this is for always, forever and always. Understand that enjoy this wave, enjoy this blessing, enjoy this moment, make the right decisions, take risks, um, think about those risks, right? But it's a time of investment, right? And those investments they are made now, those are investments that are now that you are seeing the number 8. So then those are investments that will definitely prove that it's for you to move forward and that they will give you more return, so more ROI. So if you are seeing number 8, you are definitely on the right path, and and if you are looking into the number 8 and you are taking these good decisions about investing in your own career, in your own profession, your own business, putting money back into your business because it's going well. So you reinvest the money back into your business, and then it is a fantastic. It is a fantastic sign because you are in alignment with your life purpose and you are not just seeking money for the sake of money or money for ego or your personal gain. So the universe will provide and will provide more. And now you start seeing 88 and 888, and you're seeing even 8888, and that is such a special sign. It is a message from your angels that you are about to bring, they are about to bring you that abundance onto your path. And be assured that the universe will provide for your needs and that your angels are helping you to bring prosperity to your life. And it's also heavily associated with the law of attraction. So if you're seeing 88 or 888 is a message that you need to watch your thoughts and adapt to a positive mindset, to a positive vibration. So you guide and you ignite that 8, seeing 8 with manifestation for extra abundance. And the more you train that, the more you will see 8s because you are calling for them. 8, it's a great, great, great number working with the law of attraction. I don't know if you have so far any questions. I know that StreamYard does. It's a little bit slower in terms of the broadcasting, and so Sandy was seeing 88 about 2 days ago. Yeah, so you see, it's coming. And again, as I usually say, there is no such thing as coincidences. So yeah, so think about when you are seeing this number, what is the feeling that this number is bringing to you? What happened since you start seeing the number 8? What's been happening? Are you getting a little bit more money? It can even happen that people, when giving you change, if you still use cash, they will give you more money of change than they should because you are attracting that so much. Hi, Sandy. I'm happy that you're here. You're going to have to tell us about that cycling. Is it done or is it postponed? But anyways, we love to have you here. So we're going back to seeing the 8 When you start seeing it, is it alone? And in what circumstance are you seeing? What are you doing when you're seeing number 8? Are you thinking about your finances or managing some monies or shopping or business, or are you drafting any sort of commercial or your sales? Are you maybe redesigning your product? And all of a sudden this number comes to mind, or are you driving and you are seeing this 8 on a number plate, or at the road signs there's 8s coming to you, you driving and these 8s just start coming towards you, or by the contrary, it's maybe cars that come from behind you and they carry the number 8. So let me explain why is that difference. Because if it is maybe a car that is coming and passing, okay, it's carrying the abundance. All right, it's carrying the abundance. It's showing that abundance is moving forward. If it is a still 8, it's for you to pay attention in that moment. Are you taking the right decisions? Are you putting your money where you should be putting your money? Remember, 8 is very associated to financial and to money, to abundance and to the prosperity. Now, in about things, is it happening to you that all of a sudden you're going to pick up a shirt and there's 8 shirts in front of you, or you're looking for a parking space and there are 8 free parking spaces there? Okay, there's another meaning. All right. So in this case, the message is that there is space for investment, that you should be looking onto putting your money onto something, on purchasing, acquiring something that's going to multiply. Does this make sense in any way? Now you see number 8, and like the infinity sign, the 8 is laying down. That is a sign of big wisdom, of large wisdom, of a lot of enlightenment and a lot of tranquility, serenity, of continuity, of continuous abundance, of you have reached a point that, excuse me, this is the worst nightmare for someone in your life. So in this case, if you see the infinity sign, is that you have achieved in your life maturity of thought, or a spiritual maturity or awakening, and you are on the metaphysical or self-awareness path. You are beginning to be in peace with yourself, or you have started the journey to want, to seek for personal development. And you will start feeling that you almost want that symbol to be with you. If there is in jewelry, or you design, or in a piece of cloth, and that symbol starts coming more and more and more to you. And the more it comes, the more you want. That is the abundance, and the continuous abundance. Hello, Evelina. How are you, love? I hope that you are doing well. I am so excited to see you here. Have you been seeing number 8, or do you have any relationship with 8, or the number, the symbol of infinity, I will ask. I will give some minutes for you to put your comments and your questions. Also about, you might have questions regarding the 0808 and the Lions Gate. And we are coming. It's coming. The 8th of August. It is also a very special number. And I also like to remind you that if you go on to www.1111letthejourneybegin.com website and you go to the little window, upper window that says blog, you will find all of these numbers there. So we started with number 1 and we are now on the session. This session is already written in the blog and then the video will be posted, so you can also go back at any time. And please put your contributions and you can even write your own texts and your own thoughts and put your heart there. That is the space of sharing and enlightenment. Let us see who is here in our room. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, so it's a real lion. It's a Leo born on Lion's Gate. Oh, wow, Sandy, that is quite of a thing. Hello, Alan. Tudo bem? Espero que estejas bem. Obrigada por teres vindo aqui acompanhar-nos. Don Gresh, thank you so much for joining us. And Martin, hello, good morning. I hope that you also had a good decluttering and that you have applied your 67 minutes to self. Looking forward to hear about it. Oh, 5/5s, yes. So Evelina is telling us that she's been getting a lot of 5/5s. 1355, 1455, 1555. Oh, okay, 11. Well, 11, and especially when number 1 is a leading number. Okay, let me start quickly assisting here. So 1 is a leader number, right? It's an individual number. And when it comes together as 1/1 or as 11, it brings the duality of the leadership. So it boosts the individuality, the leadership, the going ahead, right? Now, 5 is the number, it's the loving number, maybe the most loving of all numbers. And when also coming together a 5/5, and if they turn, right, they almost create as a pacarina. I don't know if you have noticed, but if you twist number 5s opposite to each other, they make a shell. And with the shell, as a scallop shell, like the pacarina shell, the feminine, the feminine of all things, and the creation as well. So when you have a very, very, very strong masculine leading number, strong, righteous, almost as a oak, it's very strong roots as 1, and when it's coming in double, so 11, and then you have a very feminine number as 5, you have the perfect abundance. Now, isn't it beautiful that today we are talking about infinity and about the perfect equilibrium and the perfect balance and the perfect is almost when we feel that we are that we truly have become. All right, and I actually I'm gonna look here for. I might have here in hand something to help you, Evelina. Just give me 1 second, because yeah, it's coming to me to say that in terms of the five is playing a lot, and remember, Evelina, that 5. It's the big number of change. It's the big number that says that something is to happen, and something is about to change. It's almost like a life-changing event coming. That's 5, and 8. It's the number, and 8. I'm relating it because today we're manifesting 8, and 8 is the here and now number. So if you are manifesting to invest into your own business, into your own life, but now you think you're seeing the 5s, which is the number for change. Okay, then it's almost it's almost like the 8 is giving the energy for that change to happen, because the 8 is about you invest. If you invest now, you will have the returns. So that's what we are talking about today. If you invest now, you will have the returns. And now you are seeing the number 5s, which are the change, which are the number to call you to change, right? It's almost as a call to action. Number 5. So definitely, I think that we should look into a little bit deeper on that. And as you know me, Evelina, I'm just going to start channeling. So most probably you're going to get some texts from me or some messages back saying that, oh, by the way, this and this and this and that, your angels will start coming and still have this to say, or they are just, still have this to tell you. So I will definitely come back to you. Yeah. And is there other questions? Alan, I don't know, Alan, I don't know if you have any questions regarding an interest about numerology and about 8 specifically as a number. Please let us know. I would really like to hear from you. Yeah, Evelina, yes, channeling. And now another coincidence, which is never a coincidence. Alain has a project in Portugal about breathing and speaking well, how to put your words now to it's almost like invocation as well as what I feel about his work. Very, very, very interesting. And his project is called Oxygen, actually. And we are talking about 8 of abundance and infinity. And also, it's very much, it's also often the infinity sign, a sign also to air, to the element air, to Tatawaina, and the cloudy shape of the number. And we're talking about channeling. I mean, there are no coincidences. I'm really, really excited for today and for the thoughts that are going to come to our mind and what messages the angels are bringing to us. And being 8, a number of that calls so much law of attraction, I truly believe that 8 is the number of the law of attraction. And when we see, in my personal case, it's not often that I see 8. and when I see 8, I stop immediately and pay attention, and almost that I call to see more, 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 more. I call for the abundance. I call for the number to come often, more often, and and it does, and it does. It is the number 8. It is the law of attraction and the manifestation. And this week is a very important week also. It has been a very important week of manifestation for at 11:11, and we will soon have fantastic news to share with all of you. And it all has been about the power of our intention. And I was having this conversation this week, and Lloyd was telling me that I see us, I feel it, I can see myself doing this, and which is regarding well, it's still we're not going to put it out there, but it it's coming. You know, it's the material. It's forming a body, and we've been calling it so much. And 8. I am being also given another task on a marketing situation more related to the Nordic Southern Africa Business Association, and in regards to Nelson Mandela birth month. And all of these publications is usually at 8 or 8:8. So 8 is definitely coming, and it's definitely a number of manifestation and for the law of attraction. So I can take some more questions regarding the number 8 from you. Don't forget that you will be able to read a lot more. I've already updated, so beforehand we've been also having some load shedding in South Africa, so I'm always scared that the sharing and the words are not going to be encompassed in time in our website with our sessions, or by any reason I am unable to have connection or reception or power. So I make sure that everything is in our channels. So our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/1111 Let the Journey Begin, and also our YouTube channel. Please, I would really appreciate if you could go, if you haven't done so, that you could go to our YouTube channel and that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are looking forward to get to the 100 subscribers. We are maybe 20% or 30% on the way, but honestly also we haven't really managed so well that channel. It has been important that we were working with the community on Facebook, but we are also now there. And tomorrow I'm going to have exciting news. I'm actually going to post something today regarding some achievements of the challenge, the Elite Wellness Challenge that I took for 28 days. So this was 2 weeks ago that I've completed the channel, and I went back to my. Well, I'm carrying on the exercise, but I came back to my diet, just being aware about portions and times when to eat, and we have exciting numbers to prove you that it really, really works. It's not about losing crazy weight, it's about you going to your perfect weight and to your perfect body fat and your perfect body mass, and feeling good and breathing well and being in good energies, and getting your good skin back. So please watch this space. And please put your questions here. If you are not yet on, if you would like to hear more about what we do in terms of holistic and spiritual wellness, we have a group that we call the beginning of the journey. It's almost like it's a membership. It's a monthly membership that we work every Tuesday at 8 o'clock in the evening, South African time. We have an exclusive Facebook group where we share our experience, and then we are given some tools to work along the week, to work in ourselves. And the theme of this membership is an individual journey to personal freedom, and a very safe space where we can share our growth, our transformation, our experience without a judgment, just a whole lot of love and respect for each other. It's a really amazing space, and where each one of us has a face, has a name, and has a voice, but we can also take our own time to speak or to participate or to share, but definitely is an amazing tool of support. And I'm so excited to see how much our members have been growing. So you can adhere to it. It does have an exchange rate. It's really simple. It's 39 euros a month or 780 euros a month, and then every second weekend we have a guest speaker or an activity. So last week we went on a hike, and we buried our dispachos, which was our monthly ceremonies, and we built a napacheta, which is a pile of rocks with intentions and petitions. We were in nature and with game, and also walking around the river. We did some element practice. We meditated, and with with stones. So, and we meditated with the energy of the puma or the jaguar, and to understand that jump and that journey that brought us from our karmic existence, where we came from, and to understand our star map. So it was really yes, it was amazing. Yes, Sandy, thank you so much for confirming. It was really special. We just hope to have more soon. We hope that in August we will be able to have a very special ceremony with the full moon dispatcher. So we are starting to prepare to have many Pampa Misayoks in a circle, and practicing their dispatchos, and not only practicing dispatchos, but all many Pampa Misayoks performing ceremony at the same time. But we will also let you know about this. I'm a Papa Jade. So Evelina says that the angels are on point with a message for her on the alignment of 5 to 8. She has been called to the divine feminine and also stepping into the leadership mentor for women in their spirituality and manifesting their gifts. It's time. Wow. Okay, so Evelina, I'm just putting your comment here. Thank you very much. I admire very much the work that you do as well. You are you have such a strong feminine energy. You are so gifted, and you bring up the strength feminine, that the feminine is not a weaker or a weak link. It's so strong, and you just personify that. You give the physical aspect of the strong feminine, and I honor you immensely for that. You and I have a huge respect for your work as well. And I was like definitely channeling right now, and I actually didn't click to your work of mentoring women. It was just channeling um, the numbers, but you are absolutely correct. And eight is a number that says that it's the career number. Remember, it's the career number. It's the invest to get return on investment. So it means that maybe even if in terms of career you have been either slowing down or things have been slowing down or any moment, or even in terms of content, the number eight is now telling you, because you are seeing always the fives, which are your driving feminine numbers, that now it's the time to put back the investment. It's now. It has been called, but it's now. Now invest back and be bold on doing it. So maybe even taking a theme that will be more provocative, or it is maybe a taboo, maybe it's an uncomfortable theme, and take the feminine leadership in that sense. So I don't know if you've been having thoughts on in terms of content for your mentorship, but it's definitely the message that the angels are bringing right now. Great. I don't know if this is making sense. When actually, I know that it makes sense because the angels are speaking. Yes. All right. You see, Evelina says that yes, indeed, very provocative content. Well, okay, it's great because it is. That's the message that it's coming. That it's time really to almost to go and poke. Put your finger right on some wounds, on uncomfortable discussions, and lead women to lead. Yeah, mentor women to lead. Yeah, great. Well, that is amazing. I am so happy, and I hope that next hike or element practice that we're able to do, that you join us. It's been quite some years since we don't share an element practice. Yeah, quite a few years. I would very much love to do that. And once 1111 has a home, that you would join us. That you would join us and to ceremony and to meditation, and and maybe it's even come and award us with a talk. I'll leave you the challenge here, Evelina. Why not? Would you be interested on sharing a talk on a theme and bring it that with the support of 1111, and then that we can support more women even. I would love that. So I'm on. I'm on. Just let me know. Okay, and let us see if we have. All right. So, yes, Evelina, let's do. Yes for meditation, yes for element practice, yes for ceremony, yes. No, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, there's nothing that makes us feel more alive and in tune. It's such special moments, right? But let's make it like a real deal. So I'm going to keep in mind. So next element practice or ceremony or meditation, I'm going to make sure that I'm going to send you that message. And please let me know if you would also like to come live, and maybe we can do organize a StreamYard together where we can debate a theme together and just put it out there, share, and poke some thoughts. You see, and Sandy would look very interested also to listen to your talk, Evelina. So that would be so great. I'm very excited. What a great Sunday this has been. Yeah, it's definitely eight and the law of the attraction. There's no coincidences. Yeah, I can't say it enough that there are no such thing as coincidences. Yes, I'm in. Okay, we'll say yes to spirit. Fantastic. I'm really really happy and blessed. So let's start thinking about it. So speaking about feminine, we had history confirmed that for the 25th of July, potentially we will have Anaya Sophia joining us from the French province and speaking about the Marys, um, Mary Magdalene and Holy Mary and Immaculate Heart of Mary and the spirit, the feminine, spirit of feminine. So a very interesting perspective as well, and a very interesting perspective of the Gospel, Mary Magdalene, that has finally been accepted by the Vatican, I was told. Well, I didn't told. I read it on a documentary that finally, late 2016, the Vatican accepted that there is a Gospel of Mary Magdalene, and that Mary Magdalene was the 13th apostle. And I'm just very sad that it's not made so public as yet. So I believe that it's the moment for women to to bring to bring her spirit, to bring her voice and her word forward as well. So thank you very much, and I hope to speak to all of you very soon. I hope that you keep in bed with this, the law of attraction, and 8 throughout this year, this week. Next Sunday, same time, 11:11 South African time, we will meet again here, and we will talk about the number 9 and the spirituality of 999 as well. Another very another angel number. But for now, I will call to just enjoy to being enveloped by the infinity symbol and 8, the number 8. And I hope that you all have a very blessed week. Please watch this space. Please go and visit our blog and our website, www www.1111letthejourneybegin.com. Scroll onto it, read our story, read our blog, look into the Elite Wellness Challenge and also the beginning of the journey. See if you feel any call there, and let me know in case you would like to have any oracle, cocker reading, or regression, or healing session, or shamanic or metaphysical. Okay, great. Yes, Evelina. Mary Magdalene Gospels. Definitely, they are screaming loud, very, very, very loud lately, and I will share more on this. I've always been very connected to Holy Mary, and I always had. Always was very curious about Magdalene, and I would say that in late 2017, no, beginnings of 2017, she became she started coming, uh, descending on very, very, very strongly and very clear. So almost like what was the energy of the moon, which you are aware that I work with my left hand and the Nustas and the moon and feminine spirits of the mountains, but the spirit of Mary that always been with me start duplicating. So it was almost like another feminine was coming out of this very large feminine, and slowly I start identifying it as my inner child energy. And it also came that almost as a message from Ayahuasca from my initiation in 2016. So this was maybe 9 months, so one moon cycle after my 3.1 initiation and my Ayahuasca, that my inner child and Mary Magdalene came. And my journey with Mama Aya was exactly finding out um, the frog uh, animal and the leap year, and why always being born as a woman for the past 2000 years as the only male Libla been as Ra, and always having to always being born as a woman, always gathering a lot of wealth but never allowed to keep the wealth. And also as Magdalene, that she had all of that, but she wasn't able to keep it. But in the Gospels, she's also said to be the one that sponsored a lot on the journey of Jesus and the apostles, and then always almost to carry the seed of knowledge and of wisdom, and having to die young in order for that knowledge not to be corrupted. And that is coming stronger and stronger and stronger as identity of Magdalene. So we can stay here another hour speaking about it. But I think that I will leave it then for our discussion with Anaya Sophia, which is you can look for her online. She's this massive living knowledge, feminine driving force, and um, she just stepped forward to come and speak to us, and I am so overwhelmed, so overly blessed that our word is so big. Very, very excited. Okay. beautiful souls. Thank you so much for being with us. Please go to our website www.1111letthejourneybegin.com. Go check our the beginning of the journey and the Elite Wellness Challenge. Also, some oracles and some practices. Um, just grab your free personal training session if you haven't done yet, and just download your free ebook on the 5 elements. I'm sure that you're going to feel excited about those tools that you can have on your lap and do at your own pace, and they are, from our hearts, complimentary to you. Please make use and contribute. Make contributions to our blog. Share your thoughts. And Evelina, let's put this interview down on the agenda. Stay very blessed. Have a blessed Sunday, and if not earlier, we have a date next Sunday at 11:11 here on the same channels. Take care. Bye bye. 11:11. Let the journey begin.